how does it work though with street theatre? Like, how do you get people to actually stop and watch?
Yeah, this is also a big topic. But you need to know maybe that I am not a busker. There's a difference between being a busker, more or less, and a street theater performer. So I'm rarely perform on the streets without having a festival hosting me. So
Oh,
I am, yes, I am, I get booked from festivals, invited to the festivals, and then there I perform for the audience of the festival.
okay. And like, how that's interesting. So, I mean, how did it first start off? How did the ball get rolling? Because obviously, if you're new to it,
Oh, yeah, yeah. I can say I'm now in the 10th year, or let's say 2020 was 10th year, 10th anniversary. And I would say the ball needed 5 years to really grow, as you said. Um, we started very small and smart, I think, because in this whole street theater scene, there are also different genres you can perform with. And we had a walking act. It's not a circle show. A walking act is moving through the whole festival, entertaining the people on the way, and not a circle show. So we were really newbies, totally newbies, but with this act we could learn quite easy and quick how how it works to interact, engage with people, entertain people, catch people, make people stop, improvise with people. I think this was a quite good choice to not start full on with a circle show in this business for us. Yeah.
hmm. And so is there a lot? How many festivals are there across the world in sort of street performing? There's quite a few of them. Like I know that there's one in Austria, isn't there? That's quite big.
I my list for the application. For my application has around 600 festivals.
Okay.
But I know there must be around 800 something thousands. I don't know. It's quite popular these days. These street theater festivals, busking festivals around the globe.
Ooh, and how do you get people to stop? Like, no, not just stop, but how does I know you're doing street theatre and it's like different to busking, but how 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 does it work getting all these things together? Like, someone must. Do people pay tickets? Is there like a ticketing booth and it goes there, or how do these festivals work?
Yeah, differently. So they have festivals with tickets, and then they have just schedules. So you get a place and a time, and the audience has a program, and then they can choose. Um, but to answer the question of how to stop people, I think it's first it's getting attention. You can do it with voice, music, action. But I think the second important thing is to change the atmosphere of a space to hook people in. So people are attracted when something changes. Yeah, when the atmosphere of a space changes into something different, and the people can feel this. And the third thing is that you start to connect with the people, that you get friends very quickly.
Hmm. Would I be able to ask little things about it without going too far? Because I find it interesting
Yeah.
when I watch like some like one juggler told me what he did was he would get like he would make sure that he got 3 or 4 people to stop, and he would basically ask them, "Could you please stop for a second? Could you please stop for a second?" And like with a lot of dancers, they just put the music on and they do some fancy dance things, and people go, "Oh, what's that?" And then they build it from there.
As we teach this in our master class, we would say that there are 2 ways. You have a quick and a slow build. That means a slow build is I try to stop 1, 2, 3 people, a group of people. They stop very far. And then slowly, I drag them into my line, to my border of my imagined stage, let's say so.
Okay.
And the other thing is that you start with something really explosive, you know, a good trick, loud music, punching jokes, and drag them in the moment.
Okay.
These are 2 ways. And I think for each show and for each performer, there is a way how to do it. Not everyone can do a quick build. Some people or some shows need to have a slow build, but some people, they want to have like quick, fast performances, fast shows, and then they do these punchy things. It's not my thing. I would say I do a slow build, more or less.
Okay.
I would do it. Yeah.
But what is quick punchy things? I don't understand that. What's that?
Quick punchy thing. This is really loud music. It's having your amplification turned on full on. You are louder than your. You you'll have more or less. You have a, we call it limo, large impressive object. You're very high. You stand above the crowd and you make yourself visible. And from scratch, you punch your jokes, your tricks, boom, 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 with a very high pace to keep the audience with you during your time, during your show.
That's interesting, because I tried a bit of street performing myself, and like the hardest thing I found was like getting people to stop in the first place. I tried doing a bit of magic here and there, but like it's just, I think what would work, what one of my ideas now is maybe learn a bit of like contact juggling, or do a bit of break dancing or something at the start, and then build it from there, because it's more visual.
What I learned is you have to be self-confident as fuck. So if the people feel you're scared, you're unsure, then they don't stop. Because what's very important is in theater shows, you know, you read the program, you go there, you buy a ticket, you will know it's somehow good because you read it on the internet, whatever, you know. And then on the street, it's quite different because the people don't know you. So in first place, they need to trust you. So, and whom do you trust? Do you trust somebody who is who has no self-confidence, who is unsure of what he's doing or she's doing? And yeah, I think this also is important.